Global models have just started to pick up on what could be our first major winter storm for the East Coast. The West looks to remain extremely warm and extremely dry over the next 2 weeks. And we're watching some very interesting snow showers that want to move across the east over the next 48 hours. As always, guys, let's get into the weather. Our latest run of the Euro is out, the 12Z, and we do see this very interesting piece of energy begin to move through the Midwest and out towards the east as we approach Wednesday and Thursday. You can see here this latest run of the Euro does want to give it a chance to make it into cities like Philly, New York City, and Boston. But it's going to be close. Temperatures for part of the day are going to be above freezing. You can see here, though, it does want to put a dusting to an inch in some of these locations. We're still about 5 days out, so I do expect models to adjust over those 5 days, and I'll keep you updated on how this looks. This same Clipper system does want to bring a decent amount of snow into Michigan, into areas that aren't currently seeing lake effect snow, and potentially some for eastern Ohio as well. This is the potential storm, though, that we will really be watching. As we move into the second week of December, multiple global models are picking up on this piece of energy down here in the Gulf, beginning to move north. Now, we should still have that cold air in place to the north, especially as a lot of these models see another trough dipping down. If these two pieces combine, this is when we could get a serious coastal snowstorm. Now, the Euro around the same time frame actually just has that moisture moving off into the east and not combining with that troughing from the north. And obviously, if that were to happen, we probably would not see a big snowstorm up in the northeast. You can see, though, at the end of our latest icon run, that moisture does want to move north, just like the GFS shows. Which global model will be right is anyone's guess right now, but as we get closer, we should start to see some model consensus. Now, this is interesting. We do have a random piece of energy that wants to start moving east as we move into tomorrow morning. And you can see here the NAM wants this to drop snow in states like Kansas, Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, and even West Virginia. With your snowfall over the next 48 hours looking something like this. This would potentially include some major cities like Kansas City, St. Louis, Louisville, and Cincinnati. Although right now it's looking like the highest snow potential is going to be through Missouri and potentially St. Louis. The Euro does want to bring about 5 to 6 inches into St. Louis, although I'd be careful because I do think ground temperatures are still a little too warm, so I'd expect more 2 to 3 inches if you live in that city. Same with Kansas City. If they're saying 3 to 4 inches, I'd expect more 1 to 2 if you're on the lucky side because of those ground temperatures. Here's what our temperatures out west will look like through the first week of December. You can see these are warm temperature anomalies, meaning you're going to see temperatures anywhere from 10 to 15 to even 20 degrees in some locations above average. Although, like I've been saying, we may see a return to those colder temperatures and moisture as we approach the third week of December, somewhere between the 13th to the 17th. As for now, though, that cold air, as you can see here, is stuck in the east. As always, I appreciate you watching this video. If you like this type of content, feel free to throw me a follow. You can leave any questions or concerns you may have down in the comments, and I'll do my best to respond to everyone, and I'll see you in the next video.